Good morning. Hey, I'm chatting to you as if you're sitting on the ground next to me. I got back from work a little while ago, and to be completely honest, I came back and I just sat on my phone and I scrolled for way too long. But I got up. I just did a breathwork session, and my plan for this evening is I'm going to go to the gym later this evening. It's around like 5:30 right now. I'm gonna go a little bit later, which I know I don't like training that much later at night, but that's just how the schedule is working out right now. I have to upload a YouTube video, the video from last week. I'm gonna do that right now, and then while I'm waiting for it to upload, I am going to learn a dance that I saw on Instagram. I'm gonna learn it and I'm gonna film it. All right, that's the plan. Let's do it. I made myself a hydrating tea. It has butterfly, pea flower, nettle, rose, chamomile, lavender, and a little bit of echinacea flower. Okay, but also look at this because it's super dark. It's actually like a blue color. There's lemon juice already in my cup, and watch the transformation happen. Oh, I think that oh no, you can still see it. It's purple now, like a really pretty purple. It's not the best lighting here, but trust me, give it a taste. I forgot, I also put salt in it, and salt and honey change it all. It's so good. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. The reason why I like going outside first thing in the morning is because I'm so sleepy, and if I jump right into breath work or meditation, I oftentimes will just fall right back to sleep. And going outside, it like syncs your circadian rhythm with the sun, so it just naturally wakes you up. And yeah, that's why I go outside. This is the fit check. You know how I do be only style on this side of town. Just kidding. This is literally anything I could find just to get up out of bed. But now we're gonna do some breath work and some meditation and then eat breakfast. This is breakfast. We got gluten-free toast with salmon, goat's cheese, quinoa salad, egg quiche, Zach, and some coffee brewing, as well as some raspberry leaf tea to drink throughout the day instead of water to keep myself really hydrated. Hello. It is Tuesday evening, and I got back from the gym a little while ago. I went again today, and I didn't film anything, unfortunately, but I did a really quick session. I just did some like back squats, I did some single-legged glute bridges. I also did single-legged RDLs, as well as some core work and some pull-ups and push-ups. It's like a little bit of everything. Now I am gonna go for a little dip in the pool. I actually just got off, I have a mentor for relationship and intimacy, and she is so good. She is so good. And not only is she helping with like relationship and intimacy, she's helping with just like my entire life. Like literally think of like a therapist, but that you can just there's no limit. Like you can just like say whatever, like in every single domain of your life, and she will figure out a way to help you with it. It was so good. So I'm just sitting here and kind of like journaling my thoughts. Then I'm gonna go jump in the pool and take a shower because it was hot today and I'm like sticky. And the mosquitoes are insane here. Like I can never just sit outside peacefully because there's a bunch of mosquitoes always trying to attack me, and they hurt when they bite you. It feels like a little needle going into your skin. Before my call, I did a little like breath work / meditation coming back from work. And yeah, I'm feeling really good with like my schedule, like, or my routine, and seeing the impact that it's starting to have on my well-being. Overall, I'm feeling like I know how to bring my body, mind, and soul back into alignment, just by using like simple techniques of meditation, breath work, and like working out and pushing myself. It's good stuff. Hello from the ground. I have not been that great with filming this week, so we're already at Wednesday evening going on to Thursday. I am preparing for a trip. I'm going to visit my family in the US for like a long weekend. I had a huge day of work today. I started at 8, and then I finished at like 6, which is just a big day for me. Okay, if you work more than that, good for you. That was a big day for me. And ever since I got home, ate dinner, cleaned up, started to pack. I blow dried my hair and I'm going to straighten it for the first time in like 4 years. I used to have dreadlocks my whole entire head, and so I didn't use any heat on my hair. And so I found my straightener recently, like from 4 years ago, and I'm gonna straighten my hair. I'm very excited to see what the result is gonna be. To continue my update, I'm packing right now. Tomorrow morning I head out with Zach, and it's going to be such a fun weekend seeing my family, my entire family, so like my cousins and such. And we're gonna surf, we're gonna be on the beach. Just a dream. I'm so excited, and I will bring you along because I will be continuing this whole entire journey while I'm there, because it's just such a nice like schedule, and I made it to integrate into life wherever life takes you. This is the final product. You can barely see anything in this lighting, but you'll see it tomorrow. I am off to bed. Night. We made it to New Jersey. We got in about like an hour ago. Then we had to take 2 trains to get where we are now, and then we're gonna get picked up by my sister. But what's on the plan for today? We both need to run. I don't know what distance. Zach has been running really long distances recently, and he's guiding like a run club in a couple days, so he needs to do like a pretty long distance. I might try to do a long distance with him because I haven't run in too many days because of my cycle. But now I've done my period and I'm building up my energy, so I'm gonna start incorporating longer runs. Also, we need to eat something and drink something. We're just like empty at this point. As for meditation and breath work, I still need to do a breathwork practice today. I didn't do one this morning, and a meditation as well. But that's easy to fit in like whenever I get a small moment. And I also have special practices that my mentor has been giving me. So I have a practice called a felt sense practice, where I practice feeling like whatever's going on inside of me, and instead of attaching like the emotion to the sensation, I practice that separation, which basically makes you really non-reactive and just like able to get through whatever kind of life throws at you. So I'm gonna do that after as well, and then we're just gonna hang out, be with my family, hopefully go to the beach today, and yeah, I'll check in with you later. Go. Face completely red, sweating my life, but that just means that I'm alive. That was such a hard run. It was only 6 kilometers, but it's so hot out. I don't know what the temperature is. It's hot, it's humid, and getting off of a plane, being on a plane, affects so much that I didn't realize before. I had to move to the elevator because we're late. But yeah, that was like the hardest run ever. It was so hot and I'm so dehydrated from the plane. But we're back. Did it, got it checked off. And that's all that really matters, to be honest. Tomorrow morning, I'm supposed to run a 1 hour and 40 minute like run, whatever distance that may be. So we'll see how that goes. My knees hurt really bad today because it's been so long since I haven't run. But we did it, we checked it off. Gonna hop in the shower, gonna eat some food, and gonna hydrate. How does that sound?
Sounds really good.
This is raw, this is real. This is Emily from the ground. I've got a blanket and a heating pad. Just got back from dinner in serious pain. I think I might have heat stroke. That could be it. But it's really not that dramatic. I'm going to do a meditation or do the practice that I need to do. Then I'm going to do the breath work I need to do, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And it is like 8 p.m. and I'm hoping that I am asleep by 9. So I will update you tomorrow. Good night. So we made it to the beach, and I had planned to do sprints today, but yesterday I was so severely dehydrated after our run that today I'm experiencing like full body aches and like headache and like dizziness, and I've been drinking so much water to try to like rehydrate. Well, not just water, coconut water and like herbal infusions, but it's not going to be an excuse to not do anything. I'm still going to stretch because I have cramps in all my muscles and structures, I have like pain. So I'm going to do a long stretching session where I hold stretches for a long time, but I'm not pushing myself like super intensely. And then I'm just going to do another breathwork and meditation session. I'm gonna go into the body, ask this pain, like, why is it here? What does it need to teach me? And hopefully tomorrow I can get back to running. And if you cannot tell, it is so hot here, much hotter than what I experienced back in Canada. So definitely it's gonna take a couple days for my body to adjust in terms of working out outside. That's my little update for now. I'm going to head to the beach and I will update you later. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and I slept from 8 p.m. last night until 7 a.m. this morning, so 11 hours. I mean, not continuously. I had like a pretty intense fever for up until like 1 a.m. I was burning up. I had to put like wet rags on me, like on my face, on my feet, and that seemed to do the trick because after a while I felt my temperature, like I felt the fever break, felt my temperature come down to normal, and I was able to put like the covers over me. And this morning I woke up and my joints don't hurt at all, which that's like the best thing. My skin and my joints don't hurt. It's just I have like a little bit of a sore throat, and I have still pain like in my abdomen and in my head, but I'm hoping that today with more hydration that'll go away. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is all just because of dehydration, which is crazy. I've never experienced dehydration like this. But I mean, also I went from like my working week directly into like a pretty active vacation, which sometimes that does that for me, where I just like get sick because I go from working really intensely to like time off, and it's like everything catches up with me. But anyway, it is a new day. It is Saturday and I am going to just take advantage of feeling better. This morning I am going to do a breathwork practice, a meditation, and I mean, look at this. Such a nice view. There's the ocean over there. I can hear the waves. We've got a nice EMF tower here. It looks very cloudy right now, but this will all go away. This is like the classic beach weather. In the morning it is cloudy, and then it just like all goes away and the sun comes out. Then I'm going to go for a walk on the beach. I'm gonna come back and eat. And yesterday I was like so sick. I was like laying down on the couch, couldn't do anything. So today I want to be in the kitchen, helping, doing dishes, all that good stuff. I will keep you updated. Update since the last time that I updated. I have not really felt top shape this entire vacation, which is kind of sad because I love doing active things on vacation, and I had planned to like do sprints on the beach and surf and run and like be up early with the sunrise, eat really good food, you know, like all the things, try out like a bunch of different cafes. But literally like this sickness or this like heat stroke, I'm not really sure exactly what it is, has completely like curbed all of my plans. I seem to get a fever like at nighttime. I had a really bad fever on Friday, all day, and then Friday evening, and then last night as well, I had the fever still, and also like my stomach, I'm feeling nausea all the time, and I can't really keep any food down, or I can't eat anything. Can't drink coffee, which, like, come on. I love coffee. So I really haven't been eating like anything, and today what I'm feeling is just a lot of nausea, and like every single time that I stand up I feel so weak and faint. So I've just been like sitting down and sleeping, and it's like the opposite of what I wanted for this video and what I wanted to do on this trip. But today I am feeling like, of all the days that I've been sick, I am feeling better than the worst day. It's just the nausea that, like, I feel like I could throw up at any moment. But I'm going to try to eat something with protein. And then Zach rented a surfboard, and like the plan was that we were going to share it. I haven't surfed once, I've just been watching. But today I really want to surf. Like, even if I'm feeling not 100%, I'm gonna surf. And I also like have a really bad sunburn on my back, so I have to like wear a long sleeve for the rest of the time that I'm in the sun. So lots of like things that are stopping my fun, but we're not gonna let it stop completely the fun. We're just gonna get creative, and I'll bring you along. Thanks for sticking around. I am feeling so much better today. I went surfing earlier, and I only went for a little bit because I was still feeling nauseous, but I got in the water and I feel like that just boosted my confidence so much that I was like feeling better. And now we just ate dinner, and I'm going surfing again for a little sunset session, and then after that just gonna get to bed and get some rest. But this is just so nice. One day, mark my words, I will live right next to the beach. For right now, I live in the mountains, far away from the beach, but keeping that goal in my mind's eye. I will update you after my surf session.
Okay.
Monday morning, let's surf. It is already so hot.
Vers la droite dans toutes les directions. Là. En face, reste là, mettons. Là. Je pense que c'est quand même beau.
I'm hiding from the sun so that you can see me. But I just got back from surfing. I'm having lemon, sea salt, and hot water to warm up after being in the water. It was really nice. I'm still like a very beginner surfer, so I didn't catch many waves, but just being out there like first thing in the morning, it's now 8:30 and I have already worked out for the day. If I wanted to work out again, I could. I don't feel like dead tired, and I just feel so good. I like grounded. I was in the water, got some early morning sunshine, and I'm gonna eat an amazing breakfast. It's just like, it's the best sport. It really is. And I bet it gets even better when you're like actually good and you can do bigger waves and get up on waves a lot more. I didn't get to film anything because I was in the water with Zach. We both had our own boards. But if I go back in today, I'm gonna see if someone can film me. We'll see. I can't promise anything, but we'll see. Today is Monday, and this was actually supposed to be my last day here, but there are a bunch of thunderstorms happening in where I'm taking off from and where I'm landing, so our flight got canceled. So we have all day today to enjoy one more beautiful day in this luxury paradise, which is literally just the beach. And I'm really thankful. And so we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna spend as much time outside as I can today, eat some good food, be in the water, and that's about it.
C'est pour ça que j'aime ça faire ça.
Can we have a moment of silence for my sunburn right now? Yep. This is what happens when you eat a bunch of seed oils and then you go to the beach and you don't put on sunscreen. That's what happens. I only use mineral sunscreen because I'm not trying to get cancer with any other sort of sunscreen, and I didn't have any when I first went to the beach. This happened on like the first day, the first 2 days that I got here, and then the next 2-3 days I stayed completely out of the sun. She's still this red. So the sun is no joke. Don't play around, but also don't use bad sunscreen. Use mineral sunscreen. It's good for you, it's good for the ocean, good for the environment. I just got back from the beach. I didn't surf because I surfed this morning, but I'm gonna surf tonight. I just so much prefer the morning, like the early morning and the evening. There's just so much less of a lineup, and yeah, when you're burnt like this, I'm still wearing like a rash guard and shorts when I surf, but it's just nice to like have the UV really low so you're not getting blazed on top of your 3rd-degree burn skin. So I am actually going to run back to the beach to jump in the water because I'm very, very warm, and then come back, eat some dinner, and digest by surfing a little bit.
Hey, I'm gonna like jump fast go first.
It is a couple days later, and I'm back in Canada. Got back from my trip finally, and it was just such a good trip. But that closes up this 3rd week of the unbecoming journey. Yay! It was, again, another week that didn't go as planned. I got sick, had a couple setbacks, but again, not really setbacks because it was just like realigning me to show where I was like over exaggerating and where I needed to reel it in, and then also like where I need to just listen to my body more. I do think that like getting on a plane, stopping my work week, hopping on a plane, coming to see my family, and then like trying to continue just with my normal like training schedule in a different place with a different like environment was just too much. So I learned my lesson, I think my biggest takeaways from this week was, first of all, having a change up in my training routine where I was introducing a new sport, so surfing. Surfing is something I just love to do, but I live in Canada, so I don't surf ever. And that was just like a different way of moving my body and an activity that brings me so much joy at the same time. So it didn't even feel like I was exercising. Like it I mean, technically I was training every single day I was there, but it did not feel like it. And to change it up from my normal like gym routine or run, that felt really good. And I think the other thing that I noticed like a huge shift just in my body, mind, and spirit is the nutrition part of things. When I visit my family, like my family, I'm Italian. I know I'm like very pale, so it doesn't seem like I'm Italian, but I am Italian. And so my family eats really well. I'm blessed with that. And so whenever I go back to see my family, like everything is like just so much intention is put into it, and then I'm eating like to my natural hunger, and then I have options of desserts that are like sweet but made with like natural, like whether it be honey or maple syrup, or like really, or like dates, you know, like stuff that isn't intense sugar. So I'm able to fulfill my sweet tooth, but like not by overeating sugar, which is something that I do hear a lot, especially because when I work and I'm just so tired from my day, I feel like I'm in like a what is the opposite of surplus of calories? Un manque de calories. That's the only thing I can think. If you understand French, you get it. But when you're under the amount of calories that you need, so you just like are going for the things that are the most caloric, which are normally like sugary, sweet things. That's how I feel after like a work day here, and I just like I make really bad food decisions, and I feel like I see how that affects, first of all, my physical, like my physique and like my skin, but also the mental and like the spiritual, like just my capacity to like hold my attention, and then to like my non-reactivity, and then like the depth of my breath and the quality of my presence. Like all of these things I feel are totally like 180-degree turnaround when I'm eating like really good food, really balanced feels, lots of animal fats, lots of good healthy fats, and then less sugar. That's a really long way of saying I ate damn well on my trip, and I want to try to continue that while I'm here. It's a little bit difficult considering my situation. I don't live in my own apartment. It's coming very, very soon. But I can do the best I can in the environment I can. So stay tuned to next week's video. I think I might try to do like an emphasis on that, on my like nutrition. But other than that, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching these videos. I love making these videos. I love this process, what it's been doing for me, for my mind, for my spirit, and I'm going to be filming like a results sort of recap, longer like sit down talk through video after the first phase is over, which will be after next week. But yeah, thanks for being here, and have a great rest of your day or evening.